Good morning, people. You know who it is. Tay Wiz coming live from the Man Cave as usual. For those who not subscribed to the YouTube channel or the Twitter page, please feel free to do so at TAE_WIGGS. I keep you up on the latest scores, stats, and news injuries around these 2017 NBA playoffs, also including the 2017 NBA Finals. No games is coming on tonight, but we're going to get into the game that was on last night. The Cleveland Cavaliers traveling to take on the Boston Celtics at the Garden. As you know, the BPI had it out that the Boston Celtics was favored to win Game One. Evidently, BPI was wrong, and we seen the results as the Cavaliers cruise on to win by 13 points, 117 to 104 at the Garden. Um, Not taking away nothing from the Boston Celtics, but these fallen guys did this. Jay Crowder had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Wasn't a bad game. But one person I am particularly upset with again, when is the coach going to make a change to take Amir Johnson out of the lineup? 6 minutes, no points, 1 rebound. He's giving you nothing. Why? You using him for his length and stuff like that to stretch the floor. He's not even doing that. He cannot score. He's just out there, just another big body you're not taking advantage of. Al Horford, he was 4 for 11 with 11 points with 8 rebounds, also with 6 assists. The one thing I do hate about Al Horford, or I ain't gonna say hate, but I do dislike about him, he shoot too many threes. Yeah, he only took 3, but he made 1. But how you gonna how you gonna beat the Cavaliers when your bigs are shooting threes and you have nobody who can grab a rebound? That's why Tristan Thompson had a great game yesterday. And we get into the Cavaliers later. For them to win the game, you gotta get Al Horford back in the paint to start banging. I don't know what it is. He became a finesse power forward slash center. I don't like when I see a bunch of bigs out there shooting threes. I just want to see basketball played in the old school way. Get your bigs down in the paint, let them go to work, and let the perimeter guys take care of the perimeter. This is why you guys are going to lose this series. And just food for thought for people out there who's not keeping up with this type of stuff, but I am. Al Horford is 0-12 versus LeBron James in the playoff. 0-12, that means they get swept every time when he sees LeBron James and company. So now with this loss taking an 0-12, that means he on the verge of getting swept again. Um, do not take it. You heard in my last segment. If the Cavaliers came to Boston and get that first win, and I said, look, the Cavaliers when they played Boston that last night, I said that the Cavaliers will blow the Celtics out. And everybody looking, you would think that the Cavaliers are supposed to be the team that came in last night sluggish by being off for 10 days or such. And the Celtics, by them being in rhythm, just getting off of game 7 with the Washington Wizards, it's supposed to be vice versa. It was like the Boston Celtics was resting for 10 days, and the Cavaliers just came off of game 7. Uh, Avery Bradley had 21 points for rebounds. Isaiah Thomas, it made him be a playmaker instead of a scorer. It was getting frustrating and chippy between the Marcus Smart and Tristan Thompson. Then Isaiah Thomas and Tristan got into it. Tristan had to get into that with them. They frustrated because they can't hit shots. They at home losing in front of their fans. It's a hostile environment, like I said. Isaiah Thomas had 17 points, 10 assists, 7 from 19 from the field, 2 for 7 from the three-pointer. So every time I notice he's going to the hole, how the Cavaliers defense is straight collapse on him. And what does he does? He pass out of the shot and pass it up to another player. So we're making him a pass first type player now. That is not Isaiah Thomas' game. He's more of an attacker, and he couldn't attack like how he wanted to last night. When he was attacking, he had to pass the ball out to one of the other guys. And you know what happened? The only guy that seemed like he can get it going last night was Avery Bradley with 21 points. Every time you look up, backdoor cuts he right to the hole. But if they want to win, Isaiah Thomas has to be more aggressive. The more aggressive that he is, the team will feed off that. But right now, this game one tells a lot about this series right now. If the Cavaliers come in Friday night and take care of business there and go up 2-0 in the Garden and come back home and play 2 more games, this series may be over by Wednesday night. Jaylen Brown, who had a okay game, 10 points, 9 rebounds, not too shabby about that. Gerald Green, 11 points. But the one thing I was listening to the commentator say, "Oh, Gerald Green's having a fantastic night. Imagine if he was in the lineup." We're gonna rewind that. And they said, imagine him in the lineup. We're gonna rewind that. Imagine him in the lineup. Be honest with you. When Gerald Green's in the lineup in the playoffs, he averaged about 4.5 points. So he's not gonna give you nothing. Yes, 11 points look good coming off the bench, but he's not gonna give you that same production as a starter. That's why he's on the bench as a reserve. Because that's what he does better off the bench. He's scoring better off the bench. He's not gonna give you that type of look in the starting rotation. We have seen this story before. That's why you didn't see him play as much in the round ones. He was mostly rode the bench. I mean, he did start to play. He started in the second rounds, and he was averaging like between 4.5 and 5 points. He's not gonna give you what you're looking for if you want to win this game. Yes, their bench outscored the Cavaliers bench 34-14, and Kelly Olynyk. You've seen him trying to grab Tristan Thompson's arm and trying to armbar it. Kelly Olynyk is a low key dirty player. Low key dirty player. Because every time I look up, when somebody go for a rebound, he's trying to clutch their arms. He did that to Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson like that, so the referee had to call an offensive foul on Kelly Olynyk. Then he tried to do it again on the smooth tip on Kevin Love. When Kevin Love was going for the one-hand rebound, he trying to grab his arm. So one thing about the Boston Celtics, they're going to do anything they do they can win. They're going to try and go after your best player, especially by being Tristan Thompson being one of the top 5 rebounders in the NBA this year. And there's no room in the game for it playing dirty. If you can't beat them, you can't beat them. But find other ways to beat them. Don't try to hurt nobody and take them out the game physically. Beat the player mentally. Get inside of his head. Don't take him out physically. No room to play with dirty players like that. And guess what? You keep playing like that, we're going to send you home early. I am a Cavs fan. Just letting you know. Kyrie Irving was invisible last night. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. And I'm looking like, Kyrie? This is crazy because normally when Kyrie scored 11 or so points less, the Cavs lose. So just imagine if the Celtics do make adjustments and they start, well, you know what? We're going to make LeBron James a scorer. Still got Kyrie Irving who didn't really do anything yesterday. He did have a run. He scored like 3 baskets in a row led up to 6 points. But you will get some games where Kyrie Irving look like he's not out there, but he will give you that presence in the next game. Oh, best to believe, Kyrie had 11. Next game, Friday night, Kyrie going to have about 20-something points. J.R. Smith had 2 points, 3 rebounds. That's a J.R. Smith game right now. He's waiting to go off any minute, so ain't no telling what J.R. Smith going to do Friday night. Like how he got 2 points now, he can end up with 12 Friday. But he was out there playing defense, and people are playing defense, but he gave up 21 to Avery Bradley. It's other stuff that J.R. Smith did, getting the shooters' faces, making them uncomfortable on the floor. And one guy I do definitely want to give a high praise to is Tristan Thompson. I knew he was gonna have a good game from jump in the first quarter. He had 4 offensive rebounds. I'm looking like, oh man, the Cavaliers on to something. Then he started feeding him more. He started clashing to the hole. I mean, we seen everything that Tristan Thompson was doing last night. Duncan, he had a career high playoff points, 20 points and 9 rebounds. And I'm gonna be honest, if you let Tristan Thompson score 20 points again, if he playing like this all the time, the Cavaliers will be a dangerous team from here on out. If he playing like that, the Cavaliers will be the team to beat in the NBA Finals. Uh, he was everywhere. He was everywhere. He was so much doing his job. The other team players is coming to attack him, trying to do everything they could to get Tristan Thompson out of his game. But the only thing they did to Tristan Thompson was put more fuel to his fire. He got his fire going even higher, and the Cavs took off from there. Another guy, Kevin Love. Kevin Love was awesome last night. In the plus minus factor, he was a plus 18 when he was on the floor. He was 6 for 9 from the 3-point line. He also had a steal and a block to go along with 12 rebounds and 32 points. And I'm looking like, wow. Kevin Love, he let the game came to him. He wasn't rushing stuff. I like the shots that he took. He was putting his back towards the basket, getting shots off the glass. He was driving to the hole, getting dunks and easy layups. And plus the 3-pointers was falling, which I definitely love. He caught 2 birds in the sky with the head facing 3-point line. They leaned their body. He caught Al Horford on one. And I think he caught Marcus Smart on the next one. So he went to the free throw line and hit those. When Kevin Love's playing like that, the Cavaliers will definitely be a hard team to beat. And Kevin Love played tremendous. Like his shot selection was very, very key. He wasn't rushing things, getting to his favorite spots on the floor, and he was cashing out. The next guy we're gonna get into is LeBron James. 9 for 11 from the free throw line. The only reason I circle his free throws, it'd be some games LeBron James would go 6 for 13, 5 for 12, and 9 for 11 is perfect. He was 14 for 24 from the field goal. It's about 58% of shooting. Um, he had 2 steals, 7 assists, 9 rebounds to go with 38 points. I mean, LeBron James, I'm going to be honest with you, by me being from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised there, and LeBron James being from Akron, Ohio, I could actually say I watched LeBron James play basketball all the way from high school now to the NBA. This is his 14th year in the league, and most people don't look at LeBron James as being a Hall of Fame type player or his. They don't just I ain't gonna say a Hall of Fame type player because a lot of them say he is a Hall of Fame type player, but most people don't give LeBron James the props that he need. But I'm gonna sit back and give LeBron James the props that he need. From a guy from his rookie year who missed the playoffs his second year by a game or two, and after that he hasn't missed the playoffs since. And that's right there is striving for greatness. Always work on his craft. One thing LeBron James has a heads up on most of the guys in the league, when these guys go home in the summertime and take time off and be with their families, one thing I can commend about LeBron James is there's no such thing as an off day. The only way you're gonna get better is you always working out. And LeBron James takes that time out and work out with his teammates and his friends. Keep everything fluent. You got to keep everything fluent so you don't miss a step or a heartbeat out there. So that's one thing I like about LeBron James. How he always keep his team together. And a lot of players not like that. And that's what makes him an MVP. He's the most valuable player to his team on the floor and off the floor and during the season and during the off season. And LeBron James is one heck of a player. But we're gonna get back to LeBron. LeBron James is in this category, 35-5. I think the only player who did that was Shaquille O'Neal. And LeBron James is just shattering records. So he is, when he finishes done playing and hang him up, put the shoes up, he will be top 5 player in the league. And also the reason why he got off to a good start last night. LeBron James scored 26 points in the paint. He was dissecting the Boston Celtics. He was comfortable what he was doing last night. The Boston Celtics wasn't playing that much aggressive a defense. LeBron James is picking and choosing his shots on the floor. The shot selection was great, fantastic. If you could do that again, if the Cavs keep it up and LeBron playing it again, just like I said, the series would be over easily. And this will lead to the loss right here by the Celtics losing by 13. At halftime, the score was 61-39. The Cavaliers is up. At one point in time, I'm sitting down at the house. Is the Celtics going to crack 60 points tonight? And they did crack 60 points last night. The Cavaliers out-rebounded them 44-40. We had more defensive rebounds. The Cavaliers had 32, the Celtics 27. Only thing Boston beat us on was assists, 33-21, because they was making Isaiah Thomas pass the ball instead of him shooting the ball. So the Cavaliers had 9 steals to the Celtics 4. Cavaliers had 8 turnovers. They bring the number a little bit down, but the Boston Celtics had 14. That's not typical of a Boston Celtics team because they normally take care of the ball. And another reason why they lost, the Celtics shot 56% from the free throw line. You're not going to win games like that. And the Cavaliers shot 80%. So there's little things that both teams need to tweak on. And the Cavaliers didn't even shoot that well last night from the bench wise, because the bench normally scores about 25 plus. But when the bench scores 14 points and you still get a win, because out of your big three, Kevin Love and LeBron James, out of them big three, them two right there was combined for 70 points. So when that happened, you definitely is going to get the win. And what else can we see from the Boston Celtics? Like I said, take Amir Johnson out and go with something different. Put a Kelly Olynyk in. Get some production because you get that from him. You can get some scoring because Amir Johnson not giving you anything. Like I said, they was talking how he had a great game. Kelly Olynyk did against the Wizards, how he scored 26 points. But last night he was nowhere to be found. So with that being said, you know who I am. I'm Tay Wiz coming live from the Man Cave as usual. So subscribe to the Twitter page and the YouTube channel at TAE_WIGGS. I keep on the latest scores, stats, and news injuries around these 2017 NBA playoffs. Also including the 2017 NBA Finals. And I'm getting you ready for the 2017 NBA mock draft that will be coming soon. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.